What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. We are back with some more off-season rebuilds, as today you guys voted for the New Orleans Pelicans. Before we get in today's video though, guys, if you could leave it a like and of course subscribe if you're new around here, that would be greatly appreciated. But we definitely had some first round series wrap up yesterday. The Toronto Raptors, as it almost looked like they were going to pull off and force the game 7, they unfortunately lose to Philadelphia. The Dallas Mavericks end up beating the Utah Jazz, which obviously this is wrong, but that's what happened. The Dallas Mavericks ended up beating the Utah Jazz. Bojan Bogdanovic had a wide open look to potentially win game 6 there, but unfortunately he misses. So the Mavericks go on to the second round to play the Phoenix Suns as the Pelicans get eliminated by the Phoenix Suns. And that's what we're doing today, the New Orleans Pelicans. Now, I will say, I was watching the NFL draft yesterday, so I did miss quite a bit of basketball, I'm not going to lie. So I didn't fully be in, I did have the Suns and Pelicans game on, but I wasn't like fully engaged to it. But hell of a run for the Pelicans, man. Hell of a season for the New Orleans Pelicans. They had such a great year, and shout out to them. So obviously getting CJ McCollum, they absolutely finessed. As you guys know, I'm a Portland Trailblazers fan. Absolutely finessed us at the trade deadline for CJ McCollum, and now they have a bright future with Zion Williamson coming back. And I believe they have the Lakers pick this offseason as well. So a lottery pick coming to them. They were able to keep Herb Jones, Trey Murphy in the trade where they got CJ McCollum. Just an absolute freaking stud move by them at the trade deadline. Absolutely finesse my Portland Trailblazers. So shout out to them. But let's go ahead and get started in this offseason. So Zion Williamson, we expect this man to be healthy next year. And Brandon Ingram and CJ McCollum did the best they could. But like I said, not fully healthy. If Zion could be healthy, they're going to be scary. They really are. So CJ McCollum next to Zion and Ingram is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. And I really hope Zion can stay healthy and he's fully committed to this roster. And then Valanciunas as well. Really good Pelicans roster. And again, you're adding a lottery pick to this, I believe. So we are going to sit back and watch this because, like I said, I believe they do get the Lakers pick. I think it usually goes to the Grizzlies here, but I believe in real life it actually goes to the Pelicans. But I will go ahead and double check on that just to make sure I am correct. So I will be right back and then we'll go from here. But like I said, I believe the Pelicans have the Lakers pick this year or this summer. Okay, so basically what threw me off is why the Grizzlies have this pick, and I believe it's because it's like top 10 protected and the Pelicans traded the Grizzlies this pick. But of course, this should fall into the top 10, so we do get this pick, in fact. So let's hope and pray that Pelicans pick or that Lakers pick is in like the top 5. You know how insane that would be if we were to get that lucky. Add even more talent, maybe like a Jaden Ivey to this team. That would be insane. But let's see what happens here. So Thunder get number 12. So no surprises so far, but man, like I said, Pelicans have a scary future. It's going to be awesome. Well, not scary future in a bad way, but like they're going to be scary in the future, I guess I should say. So at pick number 10, we got the Washington Wizards. Does that go up to top 4? It does not. So no surprises thus far. So I believe we were projected, was it number 9 or number 8? So Spurs get number 9. And of course, our pick's going to go to the Hornets. I believe it should be the 15th pick. So this is where we hope and pray we jump up. If we get into the top 4, I'm going to go berserk, bro. Let's see what happens. So it says Grizzlies, but obviously this is our pick. And it does stay at number 8. So we're going to have the 8th pick from the Lakers, which is still awesome. Don't get me wrong. You have a lottery pick. You have a freaking lottery pick adding to this roster. And then, of course, we're going to be trading that 15th pick to the Hornets because it actually belongs to Charlotte. So let's go ahead and make sure those things happen. So we are going to give this 15th pick over to the Hornets because it does belong to them. Not sure exactly what trade that is from. I'm sure I could figure it out if I really... Oh, it's from the Devontae Graham trade, actually. Devontae Graham. So, and then, of course, we're going to be getting that pick from the Grizzlies. So I'm going to be grabbing that pick from them. And then we should be all set for the rest of this rebuild. But I'm also going to fill out the staff signing while I'm gone because I kind of hate this part. And Willie Green, great head coach as well, by the way. Man did a tremendous job with the Pelicans roster. So I'm going to fill out the staff, get that pick, and we can continue this offseason rebuild. So now that we have that draft pick and we have our staff completely filled out, we are set and we are ready to go. But to be honest with you, man, if I'm going to be like up front, there's really not much I can do to make this roster that much better. I mean, 2K, as we know, loves the Pelicans for sure. But in real life, this team is going to be really nice. I guess what you could do as an option is you could maybe potentially trade like Devontae Graham away if you could find a trade partner for him, because at times he wasn't even in the rotation. Herb Jones is going to be a stud for this team. That man is going to be a monster. I'm really upset Portland could not get him in the CJ McCollum trade. We shouldn't have allowed them to keep Herb Jones and Trey Murphy, in my opinion. But it is what it is. Nothing you can do about it now. So shout out to the Pelicans again. I will keep mentioning it. They absolutely finessed the Blazers, which I'm a fan of the Blazers, so I will admit that all day. But let's go to pick number 8 and see what we get here. So at pick number 8, we have Dyson Daniels on the board, Benedict Mathurin, Jaden Hardy, Johnny Davis, Kenny Chandler, Washington. So honestly, we have the ability to add somebody here that's going to be really freaking good. But what we also could do technically is make a crazy trade, which I'm almost tempted to do it, to be honest with you, because as much as I would love to add like another lottery pick here, with CJ McCollum, Ingram, and Zion already on this roster, and of course, if Zion can't stay healthy, maybe we get like a backup plan here just in case. You can kind of use Devontae Graham's money, maybe even use Jackson Hayes in a trade as well as the young player, and maybe potentially get something really good. Our starting five right now will probably be CJ at the 1. Obviously, he's more of a playmaker, so I like CJ McCollum at the 1. We also could just take a shooting guard here in Johnny Davis and feel very good about that. But we could go for it, like I said, and get like another guard here and use this pick. But I don't know. Definitely decisions to be made here. If I were to, like, if I was going to make a trade, I mean, Mitchell is out there, obviously, but I'm not going to do that today. That would be insane, though. The Pelicans could pull that off. They get freaking Donovan Mitchell. That would be wild. But I don't know. Is there like any shooting guard that I should have definitely checked this out? Like, you could maybe go for a Brogdon, I guess, but I mean, maybe I'll just stay pat. Maybe I'll just stay pat and draft here because this team is relatively young. So adding another guy here, I mean, Johnny Davis still on the board. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and take Johnny Davis here with this Pelicans pick. And just like that, we walk away with Johnny Davis on this roster as well. This team is going to be really good going forward. So another guy we could go for, we got JD Davis and Liddell. I'm going to take EJ Liddell for some insurance just in case. And then Trevor Keels, Orlando Robinson. I'm going to take Robinson just in case Jackson Hayes doesn't stay here long term. But Jabari Smith Jr., Paulo Banchero, AJ Griffin, and Jaden Ivey. So that's actually kind of a weird top 3 as AJ Griffin goes 3. Chet Holmgren fell to number 6. Imagine he fell to us at like number 8. That would be freaking wild. I would have loved if Jaden Ivey fell to me as well. That would have been awesome. But not that lucky. Johnny Davis, and then we got EJ Liddell and Orlando Robinson. So we're going to sign all of those guys. And then let's just go straight to player options. We got none to worry about. And I really don't think we'll be... I hate this damn glitch when 2K does this, bro. It's so annoying. But let's go to qualifying offers. I don't think we have any important free agents to worry about. So let's see if that is the case. Nobody. So literally nobody. If we look at the roster right now as it currently stands, we got CJ McCollum at the point guard, Devontae Graham backing up, and Jose Alvarado, who obviously was really nice in his own right as well. Didn't even mention him. He was really good and definitely upset Chris Paul a lot in that series. You got Johnny Davis and Herbert Jones. You have Ingram, Najee Marshall, Zion, Jackson Hayes, Larry Nance, and EJ Liddell, and Valanciunas and Willie Hernangomez. Dude, honestly, we really do have the ability to get crazy here and get a guy. Okay, I could just roll with Johnny Davis. I really could. But if we really wanted to and go for it all and get competitive in this Western Conference, I really do want to take like a real quick look around the league. I kind of mentioned this earlier, but I didn't do it. Is there like a guard that you could get? You obviously already have CJ, so you'd probably want like a defensive-minded guy maybe. If you wanted to go this route, we go point guard, shooting guard. And is there anybody here? Again, Mitchell would be crazy if you could pull that off, but I'm not going to do that. Maybe Drew Holiday? Just kidding. I'm not going to bring him back to New Orleans. Lonzo, bring him back to New Orleans? Nah. Fred VanVleet, Simons. I mean, Fred VanVleet low-key might be available, but I'm not really sure how much you'd really want him if you're New Orleans. So maybe just... Ooh, De'Aaron Fox, dude. Imagine. I don't think the Kings would give him up, though, especially after trading away, obviously, Halliburton. So Rozier... Brogdon could be interesting if you could pull him off. LeVert, probably not going to happen. Powell, Conley. Mike Conley would be available, but I'm not really sure that really does it for you. So I don't think I'm going to do anything crazy here. But again, man, New Orleans does have that ability to make some kind of crazy trade if they really wanted to, I think. But I'm not going to do anything crazy. So I really like our roster as it sits, to be honest with you. I don't think I'm going to sign in crazy free agents to really... Because, I mean, we have a good roster as it sits right now. So let's just go straight to player progression. 2K is going to keep going, scrolling up. I hate it when it does that, but player progression. McCollum going down, Joe Val going down. Jackson Hayes is going up. I low-key might move Jackson Hayes back to center, though, because backup center position right now is Willie Hernangomez, and we have Larry Nance at the backup center. So if I move Hayes to center, he stays the same. So yeah, I'm going to move Jackson Hayes back to center now that Zion is healthy. I know they were starting Joe Val and Jackson Hayes together, but again, I'm going to go Jackson Hayes at the backup 5. So, all right, let's load our draft class real quick. And let's go take a look at this rotation now that we have Johnny Davis on this New Orleans roster. So this is going to be a very, very good roster, like I said, in the West. And honestly, we all know 2K is very high on the Pelicans. So I should have an advantage here. But if we take a look at the roster, so you have CJ McCollum, Johnny Davis, Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, Joe Val, Jackson Hayes, Herbert Jones, Jose Alvarado, and EJ Liddell, which I do like that starting 5, or that bench. I do. Actually, we're so deep, though. Larry Nance deserves a spot. Trey Murphy technically deserves a spot. Kyra Lewis could be healthy. You don't know what they'll do with him. So it does suck. I low-key want to start Herbert Jones, though. I think he's earned that right. So I'm going to throw Herbert Jones in the starting 5 next to CJ because I think that is going to help the defense, obviously. So we'll do that. And then we'll maybe move Johnny Davis's minutes up a little bit. And then Herbert Jones will get about 26, that starting 5 spot, or starting 2 spot, I should say. And then let's make McCollum about 35 minutes or 2 as well. Then Zion and Ingram going to get quite a bit of minutes, which don't like how Ingram doesn't have as many minutes as like Zion, but we'll do that. And then player regret or proficiency, I should say, is a balanced 4-star. But again, man, New Orleans' future is so damn bright. So I really didn't even have to do much. Like, the Pelicans already have done such a great job for the rebuild when they traded Anthony Davis, immediately got Zion, got Ingram in return. I mean, David Griffin's done a great job. So, and then getting CJ McCollum for basically pennies on the dollar as well. So shout out to David Griffin. Shout out to the Pelicans. Let's go ahead and see how good we are. 2K loves the Pelicans. So I fully expect to win a championship this year. But since I'm controlling them, there is an opportunity and there's a chance that we don't even make the playoffs because 2K hates me. So at the end of the season, we finally got a different MVP for once. Ja Morant wins MVP here in the simulation. That usually goes to Luka literally every year, but he wins it this time. Kenny Chandler's your Rookie of the Year. Washington's your 6th man of the Raptors. Giannis Defensive Player, and then Killian Hayes Most Improved. And Lucas is your Coach of the Year. Matthew Ashe is your Executive. So here's your All-NBA first team with Ja, Luka, Tatum, Giannis, Embiid. All-NBA second team, Trey, Steph, LeBron, Kevin Durant, Jokic. And then Zion Williamson makes All-NBA third team following his return. 23 points on the season for him. All defense first team and all defensive second team. Johnny Davis actually made is Johnny Davis really that good of a defender? I didn't even realize that. So I guess I was kind of disrespecting Johnny Davis a little bit. But looking at the stats, man, 22 from McCollum, 23 from Zion, and 26 from Ingram. So again, these 3 are going to be freaking nasty. If they can stay healthy, they're going to be scary. So Zion with CJ and then Johnny Davis as well added on to that, depending on who you get with that lottery pick. Even you could trade it still, like I said. 12 points from Joval, 8 from Hayes, 8 from Jose Alvarado, 6 from Herbert Jones, and then 5.5 from Lydell. And then Trey Murphy obviously wasn't in the rotation, but I do like him a lot as well. I mean, like I said, the Pelicans are very deep. So kind of feel bad about leaving Larry Nance out of the rotation because he had such a good... again, Portland threw Larry Nance in the CJ McCollum trade as well. And look how good he was as a small ball 5 for the Pelicans. But regardless, we are the 2nd seed in the West. So we get to play Utah, LA, San Antonio, or Dallas. And dude, that Utah offseason rebuild I'm going to do is going to be a freaking mess. I have no idea what I'm going to do in that video. I could literally go crazy and trade Mitchell, or I could trade Gobert. It's going to be insane, but we'll have to see. Hopefully some news comes out to kind of help me out with that. But similar to the play-in, we get the Los Angeles Lakers. So Anthony Davis versus the Pelicans. That's going to be fun. Zion versus AD, LeBron versus... This would be a fun series to watch, low-key. So Russell Westbrook's still here as well. So LeBron and AD... coming to New Orleans, can we take them out? We should. Somebody come around, and we're going to 4-0 them. So get the hell out of here, LA. Bye. See you later. So now we get to play a young, up-and-coming Oklahoma City Thunder roster who upset the Timberwolves. And I'll bet you anything the Thunder have Zach LaVine right now. No, they don't. Never mind. I guess I'll... Oh, no, they do. I told you, bro. They always sign Zach LaVine. And Zach LaVine always becomes a Thunder, or Oklahoma City Thunder player, I guess. You can't really say I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Regardless, Zach LaVine's on the Thunder. But we got Portland and Memphis on the other side of the bracket. But this will probably be a tough series because the Thunder are always pretty tough to beat. But again, I am the Pelicans, so we'll see what happens. Game 1, we're up 1-0, 137 and 131. CJ with 36. I will say CJ was a little underwhelming in some of those playoff games, which sometimes that has come for Portland. Like Steve McCollum at times is just freaking fantastic. Obviously, that one year we made it to Western Conference Finals. Really freaking good in that Denver series. And then, of course, that Denver series last year, he was very bad. So it just kind of happened. But he's been good so far here. So game 3, up 3-0. Have yet to lose a playoff game until now. And then we take care of them in 5. We got Memphis and Portland battling it out. What did Portland get? So they have Jaden Ivey with Dame. Okay, and Anthony Simons. I'm so excited. Oh, that Covington back as well. That's probably not going to happen. And Andre Drummond. Okay, game 1, or I should say game 5. And we get the Memphis Grizzlies. So it is a Ja Morant versus Zion Williamson playoff series as we have Cleveland and Brooklyn on the other side of the bracket. Okay. Well, the Grizzlies could technically finish the Timberwolves out in 6 tonight. We'll see if that will be the case. It will be in Minnesota. So Minnesota could have technically finished the series off already, but they've blown so many damn leads. So we'll see what happens. But game 1. We're up 1-0. 138 to 132. 31 from Ja Morant. Doesn't matter. He played 50 minutes. but we beat them. Zion puts up 43. W. Okay, game 2. Up 2-0. We're up 3 points. Jaren Jackson 31. Ingram with 33. 9-6. And CJ McCollum with 28. Game 3, they actually win 134-132. John Morant 38-8. So John Morant's fantastic. Can we go up 3-1? Yes, we can. 108-106. So each game has been really close. Wow, literally almost every player in the rotation was in double digits. That was kind of a team effort there. John Morant with 25. Can we beat them in 5? Yes, we can. We are in the NBA Finals playing the Brooklyn Nets. Kyrie Irving, Seth Curry, KD, Simmons, Claxton, Bruce Brown. Game 1, we're up 1-0. Game 2, we're up 2-0. It's the damn Pelicans. What can I say? Unless, oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'm talking too quick. Maybe we're not in the clear just yet. The Brooklyn Nets are giving us a little bit of a run here. All right, let's see if we can win this game 5. We were up 2-0 at one point. It literally, it would be me to lose with the Pelicans. Like, that's just what would happen. But I think it's safe to say we've won this game 5, okay? So 107-138, 34-34 from CJ and Ingram. And here we go with this game 5, or game 6, I should say. So we could close them out in Brooklyn, or we could go back to New Orleans and close them out there. Let's see if we can close them out in Brooklyn, though, so I don't have to sweat a game 7. Let's see if we can do it. And it is going to be a close game, but I think it's safe to say with only 10 seconds left in the very first year, we have won the championship with the New Orleans Pelicans. Brandon Ingram is your finals MVP. So that is going to do it for me in this offseason rebuild. I mean, literally, man, there's not really much else I could do. This Pelicans team, bright future, credible with their rebuild. McCollum, Zion, Ingram, whoever they decide to add with that lottery pick, or if they decide to trade it, maybe they could find a way to trade for Donovan Mitchell this offseason. Who knows, man? They got a lot of capital to do anything they really want. So I trust in David Griffin to do a great job. He's done a great job so far. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. We will be back with another offseason rebuild tomorrow. Maybe Minnesota, if they get eliminated, we'll see. But thank you guys for watching. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.